So I want to take you guys back in time a little bit and show you one of my favorite handheld games. This is Arcade Defender by Entex. It was released in 1982, at least according to the little tag here, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that's accurate. And yeah, this game was just very important in my childhood because I played it so much, and you know, at the time this thing just blew everything that I had ever known about handheld games out of the water, because all I had at that time were those old LCD games, you know, by Tiger Electronics, and those were fun, you know, Mega Man 2 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and whatnot, but they're very simple and you really couldn't play them unless you had good lighting. And then, you know, here comes this thing, and it doesn't even use an LCD screen. You can play it in the dark. It's got all these buttons. It's got a dial, switches, you know, it takes 4 C batteries. It's just huge, and it had such a huge presence as well. And even though the thing was close to 10 years old at the time, but I had never played anything like it. And so it was just very special to me, and I put a lot of hours in this thing. And so very cool game. Just to kind of go over the layout, you know, you can see you have up, down button. You don't have a forward button. What you actually use is a thrust. And so it's very accurate to the arcade original in that the buttons are, I think, pretty much the same. I'll have to look back to see if they're exactly the same. You have reverse to change direction. You have hyperspace, which is kind of like your last resort button. You know, if you're trapped, if you know that you're going to die and you're out of smart bombs, you can use hyperspace, and that'll propel you forward really, really fast. The only thing is, it can either save your life or it can be a death sentence depending on where you land. And then the smart bombs are basically a way to kill everything within a certain proximity around you. I forget how many pixels. I think it's probably 4 or 5, you know, forward and backward. And yeah, you have thrust, you have fire, you have the start button, you have a speed control, so you can play it slow, fast, or somewhere in between. And then you have 2 skill levels, and you can play it either with sound or without sound. So lots of options and lots of buttons. And so this thing was pretty intimidating. And just like the arcade game, I mean, you know, back in 1982, I don't think many arcade games had anything close to this. I think they had like a fire button and a joystick, right? I mean, that's all you had. And so I want to show you what it looks like. I took it out of storage today just for that purpose, and also because I was a little nostalgic for it. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and so let me go ahead and open it up. There's 6 screws that actually hold this thing together. And what ended up being the issue, it wasn't really a big issue at all. You can see the battery compartments here that hold the batteries, 4C batteries. One of the cables here was loose, and so it wasn't really making good contact with this little piece right here. And so I just had to resolder that on, and that seems to have fixed the issue. The other smaller issue, and it's more of just me being picky, the buttons weren't as sensitive as they used to be, not as responsive, so I just cleaned the contacts up with some isopropyl alcohol. That seems to have fixed that issue. It's not good as new, but it's as good as it was back in the 90s, so that's good enough for me. And you want to make sure if you do take it apart, yeah, you take this piece and put it back with this facing down, because these are actually the buttons right here, and I accidentally made this mistake earlier. They're not really secured to the front piece at all, and so if you flip it upside down, the buttons are going to come falling down on the ground, and so you need to put those back together. So let me go ahead and put this thing back, and I'll just screw it in later. Alright, so let me go ahead and demonstrate what the game looks like. So you can play it with sound or without. I'll go ahead and play it with sound. And here we go. So you're the little defender ship. And see. Oh, that was close. Been probably close to 10 or 15 years since I played this, so bear with me. Oh yeah. So you just go around killing these aliens or whatever. I guess those are supposed to be the humans, but they don't really look like humans, at least not from my angle. Let me show you what the smart bomb does. So it just kills everything within a certain range. You can reverse directions, go this way, and that's it. You just keep on moving around. And if I recall, when all of the humans have been abducted or killed, the game goes into like space mode or whatever, and so you just have to kill aliens and there are no humans left. And it just gets ridiculously hard. I can't remember how far I got in this game, but I got pretty far, I think, as a kid. Not gonna get far now. I can already tell you that much. Oh, fucker. Oh yeah, let me show you hyperspace. Let me just kill this guy. Alright, here we go. See? Just goes super fast. Haha, can't catch me! But they actually will catch you, so I'm not going to do that for long. So there you go. There is Arcade Defender. Like I said, this was just such, a great game. Something that I really hold pretty special as far as the handheld games go. Oh, damn. So all the humans are gone. So here's what I'm talking about. This is where you just go in alien killing mode. Oh yeah, I said I was going to end the game, didn't I? Okay, yeah. There you go. There's a demonstration of Arcade Defender. Thank you for watching.